Happy Sunday. There's the kitty. Heidi Ho's back here too. Heidi Ho, say hi. She's laying down. She's sad because her daddy just left. She's not crying though. She's just laying there. And then the kitty was laying behind her. I took a picture of him. And then as soon as she heard the infamous cross-stitch bag being touched, she's now looking in my business, seeing what I'm doing. What's happened in the last couple days? I took a couple days off of vlogging. Friday I took Dad out for lunch, and I'm glad we went out on Friday because yesterday, oh man, it was horrible here yesterday. It was white out. We were eating lunch at the kitchen table yesterday, and he says, look outside, and you couldn't. It was just white. I was looking at a square of white. There's a pine tree right in our front yard, maybe 20 feet from the house. You couldn't see anything. A lot of roads were blown shut. A lot of accidents yesterday. It was ugly. It started like in the middle of the night between Friday and Saturday. And then it stayed until last night. It stopped sometime in the middle of the night when I was sleeping. But Friday we went out for lunch. I took him out and I said, is there anywhere else you want to go? After we ate, and he's like, no, I think I'm ready to go back home. I'm like, okay. So, come home and been working on this for a little bit this weekend. Getting ready to do some more. Somebody keeps asking me, how do you know where it goes? Well, you get a big map. Here's my map of where everything goes. And you start in the middle, and you just count what colors and where they go. Every color is coded, what goes where. I take a pencil. I have a pencil, and I shade in what I've done so I don't get confused. So you just get a giant map, a guide. Right now I'm going to be working up in this corner, filling in a few little spots that are still empty with this lovely green. Although I have gotten into pink and yellows, which is nice to get out of the green and black, because there for a while it was just green and black. That's about all I did yesterday at Cross Stitch. I started watching a new show on Netflix. I've seen the commercials for it and I've heard of it, and I'm like, I'm going to watch it, because I'm a James Spader fan anyway. I've liked him for years. And so I started watching The Blacklist, and I really like it. I really do. I think I watched like 3 or 4 episodes yesterday. So that's been fun watching. And, what else is happening? Kitty, what are you doing? She's weird. Heidi left. She's probably in there looking out the living room window now. I do have a few questions. I asked a few days ago, anybody, like, I don't know, quite a few days ago. I have questions from 3 different people. Just random, stupid little things. Like, 764 Marion. Hi, my fellow Michigander. She asked what my favorite food was. Type, I would have to say Chinese food. I really love Indian food, but I don't get it very often. As with Chinese, I don't get that very often either. My favorite color, pink. It's easy. Actor or actress? That's hard, because I don't really covet any. Kitty, no. Here, you want some of these? Although she just had a little herp accident on the floor, and all it was some of her kitty treats there. They were like 8. Like I said, I like James Spader. I like Melissa McCarthy. I think she's funny. What else do I like? Oh, just random folks. Paul Gianni, I like him. Is that his name? Gianni? I can't remember his name. Alright. Movie. Oh, that's so hard. Some of my favorites are The Shawshank Redemption, The Color Purple, Star Wars trilogy, of course, Lord of the Rings, Princess Bride. There's some of my favorites. Pepsi or Coke? I'm a Pepsi person. Dad's a Coke person. We're a split household. Although I haven't bought any soda for the house this year, so we don't have either. We just have water or tea or juice or milk. That's what we have right now. My favorite pastime: YouTubing, lately cross stitching, reading. That's another favorite pastime also. Favorite ice cream: I don't really have a favorite. My favorite ice cream treat is just to get plain vanilla with chocolate and nuts on it. Like a peanut butter parfait would be. That's my fave. When we go to Ponderosa, which, God, we don't go there but maybe once or twice a year, but they have like the buffet. Well, they have all these different desserts, and I always get the little cup, soup cup, put vanilla ice cream in it, a little chocolate syrup, and a crap ton of crushed nuts. And that's what I have all the time. It's my favorite. Dad's like, do you want some nuts with your ice cream? No, you want some ice cream with your nuts. I'm going crazy. I hear Heidi's pitty patter feet. What are you doing, Heider-Ho? Have you realized Daddy's gone? Yeah. Tracy? Ooh, I don't know. Goulet? Goulet? Goo? Ju? Hi. My favorite dream vacation. I went on that in October, which was going to Disney World, and I want to go back. I really do. I want to go back to Disney World. See, now when I see videos of people I know in Disney World, I can picture where everything is now. I know where they are in the park. And like Jack, they just went out to eat recently in the resort I was staying in. I'm like, I've been there. I've had that. You know, it's fun. My favorite, well, no. What is my biggest fear? Not my favorite fear. Biggest fear. I've never been one to be like afraid of the whole spider thing or bugs or anything like that. That never bothered me. Probably heights, but not all heights. Like, I could go up high in a building and look out and think it's very beautiful and not be afraid, but like going to the top of the bleachers scared me. So some heights scare me. What are my thoughts on the 50 Shades of Grey movie and stuff? I have no thoughts because I haven't read the books. I haven't been interested. So I don't really have any thoughts on it at all. I guess it is what it is. If people want to go see it, fine. It's not on my radar to go see. So I really have no thoughts. I would probably read it, but I don't think I'd ever see the movie. Nah. Hyacinth Daisy Rose. Wanted to know what kind of phone I had. I'm using it to vlog on right now. I have the iPhone 5S. You want to see yourself? Here. There you are, right there. I've had this a year now. Because I had to have it replaced just after Christmas last year. Because my 4 went. So I got the 5S. My cousin went and took care of it, so he just brought it back and said, here you go. I thought I was going to just have the 4 replaced, but he's like, no, we upgraded you to the 5S, so. I like it. It's like having a little computer. I can lay in bed and watch movies or shows or check Facebook or, you know, play my stupid little games, couple of games that I play. So I enjoy it. Our house phone's a piece of crap Panasonic. It ain't working. Well, it works okay here. But for some reason, Dad in the living room's having problems with it cutting in and out and making, having problems. So, that looks like this. Da-da-da-da. Panasonic. Because the base is here, because this is where the phone line comes in. So the main part has to be right here. It's also hooked into my modem and, you know, all that good stuff. Which I need to call Comcast, which I dread. I dread calling Comcast. But sometime this next week I'm going to have to call them. Talk about the price of the bill. because it went up like $10, and I want to know why. Yeah. Okay. Did anybody do anything special for Valentine's Day? I know a lot of people around here had to cancel because of the weather and the roads. Some areas here had, you couldn't even drive on the roads or you'd get in trouble. Unless it's like it was an emergency, you'd get in trouble. We had one friend that had to go up to Battle Creek. They had tickets to go see Josh Turner in concert, some country guy. I've heard of him, but I don't really know him. And Battle Creek's about 2 hours away, and it took them 5 hours to get there. They had thought maybe one time to turn around, but once they got out of it, it was fine. But they got stuck an hour and a half in traffic because of an accident where they were all sat still for an hour and a half. And then they finally got to go again, and I guess ended up getting home at like 1 o'clock in the morning. I guess if you spend that kind of money on concert tickets, you don't really would just not want to go, but you kind of want to be safe too. But they made it. They took their 4-wheel drive truck and they got there fine. And like I said, it was an excellent concert. Our friend Odie's doing well. He's still in the hospital. They're going to see how he does over the weekend. He's still in a lot of pain. He says, Humper, I have a button I push when they say I hurt, and I push it all the time. He talked to him yesterday on the phone for a little bit. So, but he's hanging in there. Now I'm going to shut up because it's going on 12 minutes here pretty soon. So, see you, bye.